Once you guys have typed this in, please go ahead and click on this first chart.
IBM ID 就是你的 IBM.com 上面注册的那个 IBM 的 ID， 没有就不要。
So we're going to click on this chart, we're going to open it, and now you're going to see the rendered output. Once you guys see the screen, please raise your hand for those that are at this step. Yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on Orson Airlines. Orson Airlines. We're going to right click and we're going to scroll down and find airline status. And please click on that.
Did you do that again? Say that again?
Yep, so we're going to click on Orson Airlines, or we're going to right click and we're going to scroll down and find airline status.
This is a dummy airline or it's real?
This is the demo data, yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and click airline status. Now we're going to see a different output, all the different status groups and their satisfaction scores. And we're going to go and click on columns here on the right. Now we want to add one more variable to this chart. So we're going to click on this columns, we're going to pull up this legend. We're going to click on color by, and we're going to add type of travel. So this is how to add more variables to the chart you're already looking at. You want to make sure they're different colors, so we're going to go to the color by section and add that type of travel column here. Then you can click on the X, you'll have your legend. Everyone with me so far? Yep. Once you guys see the screen, please go ahead and click on collect. This is going to save your chart. So later on, when we pull up our collection is right over here on the top. Once you save it, please click the collection to make sure your chart is saved. So again, we're going to go to collect right here, on the bottom right, and then open that collection. So the collect button is right here on the bottom right. Just click on it once. If you click on it a bunch of times, it will save as many times as you click it.
How's the collect different from the save that
So this is going to save this entire workbook. So for example, if you want to create more visualizations, you can go ahead and create new tabs, and it's going to save all those charts together. The collect is going to save that only particular chart, so we can put it in the dashboard later. So once you guys have collected that chart, please click on this top banner here and go back to the home page. Click on welcome. So we're clicking this banner at the top and we're going to welcome. Now we're going to click back on the data set, everyone. So go back to the data, and this time we're going to go to predict. So please click on prediction. Your target is, in this case, already selected, so just give it a quick name and click on create. This is going to take a couple minutes to finish, so please do this as soon as you can. If you need me to repeat these steps, please raise your hand and I'll go back through it. So just again to show you guys what we did after Explore, we went back to the home page. We clicked on the data, we went to predict. We just typed in a quick name and we hit create.
Any questions?
This is to show you guys how easy it is to run a predictive model. When you guys have your own data sets later on, you can just go ahead, you can select your own target, whichever variable you want in the data set, and then again, you just gotta click create.
Yep. So to go back to the main screen. The very top. Yeah.
See a professional rendering faster than illustrating
There's no speed preference in terms of the different tiers of versions. It's all the same. If you guys need any help getting through the steps, please raise your hand and we'll have someone come over to you. Yeah, question?
Now this predictor rely on the last steps?
Pardon?
Because I didn't follow the last steps.
Yeah, so if you want to run this prediction again, you're going to go to the home page.
No, I mean I didn't follow all the steps before predict. It's explore, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't follow those. So that's predict rely on the explore.
No, it does not rely. It's a
Okay.
separate module. And we moved on at this point, so we can come back to that
Yeah,
later. But for
it's
now,
okay.
we're on predict.
Yeah, I'm following this predict.
Yeah. So again, you're going to go to data set. You're going to click predict, type in your title, and click on create. Once your prediction is done, you will have a screen that looks like this. So those of you who are already here on this screen, please raise your hand.
Not exactly as before.
Yeah, it won't be exact, but at least the percentage and the calculations are finished. So once you're over here, we want to look at a couple things. So this is where you can see the top predictors for that variable we searched for. So we searched for what's predicting our satisfaction scores, right? So if you just hover over, everyone just take a quick look at the results. We can see type of travel is our biggest indicator. Then we have age range and end age. If you want to explore these further, just open it up and take a quick look over here.
Yes, of course.
So all of these points on this bullseye chart will have graphs on the right. So please open those up and explore those.
Selected one for you.
Now you can see which age groups are the most satisfied, which age groups are the least satisfied. Now what we're going to do is, after you look at that, we're going to go ahead and click on combination here. So on the left side of the screen in the middle, we're clicking combination. And that's going to update some of the results. When these results are updated, you can again hover over, and you can see the change here. We have a new predictive strength, and it's going to be a combination of multiple variables. Same thing with our other outputs. Explore those. Yep. Pardon? The percentage here is 47. That's a predictive strength. So it's a combination of these factors coming together and give you a 47% predictive strength for explaining satisfaction levels. Yeah, that's another word for it. Yeah. Pardon? Yeah, this is a demo data set, so it's not real-time data. So we're just going through the motions to show you guys how you would do this on your own. Once you guys have looked at all of these different predictors, you can go ahead and open up the decision tree. So please click on this big tree over here. Once you're at this screen, you can go ahead, you can look at this further. If you want to take a look at the technical details, that's fine. But we're going to move on to the next tab here on the left. So go one tab over to the left. Click on this dial over here, and we're going to go to low. And this is going to show us those profiles of customers with the lowest satisfaction scores. And we want to save this for later, so we're going to go ahead and click collect button right over here. We're going to collect it, and it should be added to your collection over here. So make sure you guys have that. So again, just collect this, and double check your collection to make sure it's saved. Once you have saved this item, we'll move over to the next tab on the left. This is going to be that word cloud giving us the high-level overview of all the different variables that I went into explaining our satisfaction level. And we'll also collect this as well. So please click on collect, make sure it's saved. Okay, once you guys have saved this collection, we'll just exit out of this. And we're going to go back to this prediction home screen, and we're going to click view over here for the data quality report. So now we're going to get into a detailed data quality report. It's right over here. Click view to open it up. This data quality report is going to explain all the different column headers in your data set, and it's going to tell you what its quality score is. So the more green the bar, the higher quality. You can scroll through and see which columns are high quality, which ones are medium, which ones are lower. If you scroll down even further, this is where all those interesting points are. So if you want to look at where those outliers are, where the skewness is in your data, we're going to go ahead and click on outliers over here on the bottom left. And then you can also click on these to find out exactly where those data points lie. We're also going to look at the skewed fields. So next we'll go to the skewed distributions. These are all the columns in our data set that have skewed distributions. And if you click on that, you will also get those details of the distribution as well. So just take a quick look at these. And it looks like we have one field that is totally imbalanced as well, which is a class field. We'll open it up and you can see the reason this field is imbalanced is because the majority of our survey participants are flying in Eco as opposed to Business or Eco Plus, and that's that cause of that imbalance over there. So once you guys have finished investigating the data quality report, we'll exit out, click on close. We're going to go back to the banner at the top, go back to the home page for welcome. Yeah. Sure. So it's going to be, if you don't have any missing variables, if there's no skewness in that column, there's no outliers or any imbalances, those all affect the quality score. So depending if your column contains any of those things I just mentioned, that will have an impact on the score that you get. So the more missing variables you have, the more outliers, that will negatively impact the score. Now that we are back on the home page, we're going to go make a quick dashboard. So I'll ask you guys to go back on the data set. We're going to go to assemble this time. Just give it a quick name, and we're gonna select the specific layout right over here that I've clicked on. So please give your assemble a title and open up this layout that I'm highlighting.
I'm not saying it doesn't work because sometimes.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and open this layout.
You're not the first person complaining.
And now we're gonna go ahead and just drag this down here a little bit so it's easier to see. And let's go ahead and open up that collection that we've been saving items to. So open your collection. Let's go ahead and let's drag and drop the word cloud. Let's put it over here. Let's put those decision rules that we got down over here. And then what I did here is at the top search bar, I'm going to type in satisfaction by airline name.